Hey guys, I'm Jan with Sellstate Properties, and I'm here with Matthew Collette from Premier Trust Lending, here to do a quick Q&A for you guys about some very common questions that Matt gets asked on a daily basis. So I'll jump right into it for you. Question number one, Matt. How does a buyer know what a good interest rate is?
That's a good question. Most people want to get the lowest interest rate, but when they understand that the lowest interest rate comes with the highest amount of fees, that poses a question, a strategic question as far as how long you plan on being in the home. Do we think interest rates are going to go down in the future? And is it worth spending your hard-earned money to buy down your interest rate now when maybe you could refinance to a lower interest rate in the future and you can save that money? So what I say is a good interest rate is a good interest rate for each client, depending on what their goals are, how long they plan on holding the home, how long they plan on being in the specific mortgage, and their capabilities as far as how much they can bring to the table and their sensitivities around their monthly payment. So, really it's customizing a loan structure for each client and finding the best interest rate for them.
Makes sense. Question number two, what does a buyer need in today's market to buy a home?
As far as down payment, as far as assets, to bring to closing, the minimum down payment, if you did a down payment assistance program, say for instance with CHAFA, the Colorado Housing and Financing Administration, most popular down payment assistance program in Colorado. The minimum with them is $1,000 down. But even then, you have to have some negotiation. You would know yourself. We've worked with first-time home buyers or buyers with down payment assistance, and you need to get seller pay closing costs in order to accomplish that $1,000 minimum down payment for down payment assistance. If you want to avoid the down payment assistance route, 3% down for first-time home buyers on a conventional mortgage, 3.5% for an FHA mortgage.
Got it. Question number three, when is a good time to get pre-approved?
I would say a good time to get pre-approved is now. It's never too early to get pre-approved. And, the conversations that I have more times than I wish I did are people that I talk to that say, Matt, I'm not going to buy for 6 months, a year. But then they start looking, and once you kind of tune your frequencies to just different homes and different opportunities in the areas you're looking for, there may be an opportunity that pops up. And the conversation that I have that I don't want to have is on a Friday afternoon or Friday evening. A client calls me up that has not gotten their pre-approval done with me yet, and they say, Matt, the perfect house popped up. We need to buy this house. Can you send in a pre-approval letter? We need to put in an offer before it goes to the weekend because they're having open houses and we want to try to get it under contract. Well, in that situation, I can't help you, right? I can do my best, but I wish we would have already had that pre-approval ready, because you can never plan when that opportunity presents itself, but you want to be ready when it does. And it doesn't take any cost or upfront fees to get pre-approved. It just takes your time and energy to fill out an application and upload some documentation. So I always recommend doing that if you're considering buying a house, within a year.